more than 100,000 people have made their way here to the Orange County Convention Center for Megacon 2016 here in Orlando, Florida. They're here to check out some cool stuff, including this Batcopter. It is the original. The cast from the movie has even signed it. So come along for the ride. This is Destination Orange County. Megacon, short for Mega Convention, is the Southeast's premier comic book, sci-fi, anime, and pop culture event. And this year's 4-day extravaganza boasted hundreds of vendors and was kicked off with Megacon parties, karaoke, and was mega huge.
This is not your standard convention. We're dealing with exhibitors, we're dealing with hours of programming, we're dealing with VIP scheduling and accommodation. As an event professional, it's like doing 3 conventions all at once. And there's a lot of pressure on us, which we welcome, to make sure we deliver on that expectation and that ultimate fan experience.
This convention has so much to offer. A chance to meet a real star, to watch your favorite artist, do some shopping, and see some of the coolest movie props on the planet. Batman! That was beautiful. But what you may not realize is the Batcopter, check it out, it actually still flies, right? You're the owner.
Yes, I am. How are you?
What's it like to say, I own the Batcopter?
It's a great experience. I own the original Batcopter from the TV series Batman. The registration number is N3079er Gulf. And often do we fly it at air shows. We just did the Sun and Fun Air Show in Lakeland, you know.
What are the kind of looks that you get when this puppy is flying around town?
You know, a lot of people know about it because of the internet right now. It's just amazing that the helicopter is as famous as it is, you know, because it ties in, of course, to the toys, the TV show, the comic books, all that kind of stuff.
Characters were literally jumping off the proverbial pages in leaps and bounds. Okay, well, a few got off buses too. But for fans, Megacon is more than a convention, it's an experience. So what brought you guys here?
I've always been a huge nerd and a huge fan of the comic books, the DC comic books, obviously being Joker. And then I just kind of got her involved in it, and then she fell in love with the comic book series too. So my roommate actually got me involved in Megacon. I had never heard of it before. And then he told me to come to the convention last year, and I came for the first time ever, and I loved it. And now I wanted to come this year and do it right and have some costumes and that kind of stuff to play along and definitely get involved in the whole kind of vibe that happens here every year. So yeah, it's awesome. There's something here for everybody.
And the main attraction at Megacon? To see, speak to, and spend some time with some of the biggest names in film and TV.
From Star Wars, you got Anthony Daniels, who played C-3PO. You have Jeremy Bullock, who played Boba Fett. You have William Shatner, George Takei, Nichelle Nichols, Stan Lee, Billy Piper from Doctor Who. You have Haley Atwell from Agent Carter, Ming-Na Wen from Marvel's S.H.I.E.L.D., Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
The list goes on.
It goes on. I can't name them all right now. You don't have the time.
And speaking of all-time stars, so what's it like for you to come to these events and see all these fans and get to hear every little memory from them?
It's really quite moving sometimes, because for many people Star Wars is really an unusually important part of their life. They remember the first time they saw it with their parents or their dad. So people genuinely want to say how much they enjoyed the films, how much they enjoyed maybe my role in them, and it's kind of weird to meet. You know, C-3PO, human cyborg relations, and meeting 3 generations now. You know, the grandparents, the parents, and the kids, and doesn't happen very often in show business.
Organizers estimate more than 100,000 people came to this year's 4-day event, making it much larger than 2015. So, who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters!
That's a wrap for Destination Orange County.